Hello, everybody. Good evening. So I'm here again to share um, my thoughts. So I posted a video yesterday celebrating Beyonce, and I had a comment from my sister Kaffy, and she commented, and she was like it's. I'm just paraphrasing here. So she made a comment that has to do with me still being childlike, despite, being at my age in my 40s and maintaining that childlike energy. And even she in her 20s, sometimes she gets exhausted and everything like that. And that just made me even think even deeper about how much of our childlikeness that we lose because of adulting. I feel that I, I'm always going to be a child inside of me. Even though I've been shamed a lot for it, I've had friends even before I became 20 who wanted to act their age or more or older. And I always had that comment of, I always behave like child, like this leave this to small girls or leave this for small girls. Or as I was growing as an adult, maybe I dressed a certain kind of way, like just want to dress like all this small girl. Like it's always this, as it's either we are shaming aging or we are shaming youth. I don't know, we should pick a battle, right? If someone is like being very youthful, they're ashamed for being youthful. And if somebody's growing, you're ashamed for aging, which is like a natural process in life. I think we're taking life too seriously. There are challenges and there are realities, but even our realities, we are holding on to them too seriously. It's not like things, bills shouldn't be paid, or like life shouldn't life. But while life is life in, we should look at kids. How do children handle life? Children are very aware of some circumstances in their homes, in their family, in their environment, but they don't live like, they don't know where the solution is coming from, and they live like that. They don't hold grudges. A child like my kids, the way they will argue now and fight, you would think these people are not going to talk to each other for the next 1 hour. Give it 5 minutes and it's done. But we adults, we filter, or we express and respond or react through a lot of filters. And it's a lot of it comes from the backstories we told ourselves regarding the circumstance, let alone regarding the person. And we stack and stack and stack and stack and stack and stack and stack. And by the time we look deeply at things, it's not usually that serious. It's not really that important. You understand? I feel no matter what the circumstances is, we should use the lens of a child. And it doesn't remove responsibility. It doesn't remove facing the reality of it. But and yes, different people with how they respond to different things. Some people be like, I beg, and I know one year, I beg, I'm gonna catch me, I beg, I owe money, I beg, I beg. At the end of the day, the circumstances are not going to move away just because you're worried. It's still going to be there. So whether you laugh at it or you frown at it, it's still going to be there. But one thing that is for sure is that a clearer mind does definitely take better decisions, make better decisions, and a more centered and regulated self will be able to pull through better, faster than one that is so worried and is still helpless. It's better to be helpless in happiness than to be worried and sad and increase the worry, and the worry does not improve anything. I have come to a point in my life whereby I've accepted everything. Some things challenge your mind because your mind is like, how did it happen to me? I've come to a place of awareness of so many layers of self that I am beginning to give myself more grace than I used to. I think I've been the hardest on myself due to growth, due to life throwing lemons and me making lemonade constantly. At some point, the grinder, the blender is tired of making lemonades. uh, but it's in the process of life itself and the process of alchemizing and making those lemonades that you get to build capacity for why you are here. And I know that my reason for being here is the reason why I went through everything I went through in life. To be able to return to my higher self, to be able to remember who the heck I am and embody it. Like one of my friends says, Dr. Inya, she's like, Kaffy, you logically, you intelligently, you can, you know yourself, you walk the walk, you talk the talk, you do what it is you are, but you are yet to embody the fullness of yourself. And that's because of so many layers of different things that I do not identify with any longer, because they were tools, they were there to stretch my capacity, and I have begun to see them as what they are. Even sharing my stories sometimes, like after I did the podcast, I had another um company or another production reach out to come and say this. I'm like, no, don't re-traumatize me. I don't want to say the same story. I share these stories once in a while to just give people an insight of where I'm coming from, but it's not where I am anymore. And I'm on another new level of healing, and where I'm healing the most now is uncovering what it is that is clogging the child in me. The child in me. What stops me from waking up every morning busting with this kind of energy? And lately, I've been waking up with awesome energy. I have been letting go of a lot, forgiving a lot more, and realizing a lot of forgiveness I need to give to myself, and how much I've been hard on myself, how much grace I need to give to myself, how much more life has to offer, the true definition of love, the beauty of having interpersonal relationship with people, and understanding that the healthiest relationship are the most challenging. Trust me. Any relationship that is easy peasy, laugh and giggles all the time, is a truth that is not being uncovered in it. And trust me, not every relationship is going to offer you the same thing. I feel every human interaction has the part that it plays. Some people will play to your comfort zone. Some people will play to your wounds and triggers. Some people would play to your current state of mind per time. There are some friends that you call because you know that this one is not going to tell me some serious stuff. I'm just going to be laughing. And there's some friends that if you know you want to you want to go deep, you know who to call. And there's some people that are all encompassing at the different times of who you are, in different stages and phases of who you are. They're all there for you. I am happy to be a child all the time. And that's why if you see on my page, I'm like, let all shades of Kaffy just be seen. Let all shades of Kaffy be expressed. Because one minute I'm on a podium speaking at business launches, mixers, and or another moment I am advertising or creating or producing major events and shows. Another time I'm just happy and dancing and I'm feeling go lucky. I am in my princess era. I'm in my queen era, and I just want to share that energy with you all, that it's good to stay childlike in your heart all the time. It's there's no moral metrics to it. It's not a measure of good, bad, ugly. It's just what humanity is, and the more you discover yourself and align with people, the more you discover yourself, the more you can align with people in authenticity. And I'm trying to find my authentic self. I feel that I've spent most of my life thriving and operating from the masculine energy of doing and becoming, improving, and performative. Now, everything I want to do it from flow. And even to get to flow, you need to unclog the blocks, right? And that is sitting with yourself a lot. I sit with my emotions a lot right now. Um, yeah, I reflect a lot, you understand, and a lot of things has redefined itself before my very eye. And I am happy to be in this state whereby I can share that. And very soon, like I told you guys a week plus before, that I am launching a new program called Transform Her 100. This is basically for women for now, and the idea is to help us redefine ourselves and find ourselves again, find our mind again, find our divine femininity, sensuality, freedom from whatever it is that is blocking our true flow, our prosperity. You know, heal from what it is that is holding us back from what it is that we have, the stories we told ourselves because of what it is that we have encountered, and to retell those stories and tell the true story. And that true story is what God has called us: queen, womb of the earth, creative juice, intuition, and knowledge. And I'm leaving you with that. Stay childlike, even in all serious circumstances.